Everybody, welcome back to Pro Tools 101 lessons here at Educator.com. This is lesson 3, menu structures. In this lesson, we will learn and view the menu structures in Pro Tools. Most of the commands we need for editing, mixing, and other things in Pro Tools could be found and made under the menu structure. Some of these we have shortcuts, and some of these we won't have shortcuts. So knowing the menu structure in Pro Tools, just like any other application, is very important. So in this lesson, we're going to go ahead and cover all these, and knowing the menu structure is definitely going to change the way that how we get fast and more like efficient and knowledgeable with navigating our sessions. So it is very important. So basically, menu structure, just like any other application, it's at the top right here as we launch the Pro Tools. It's like one of the first things that we see at the top. Another thing, learning how these menus organize as far as what kind of function under what kind of menu structure will save lots of time for you. So let's get this started. Technically, most of the instruction books and videos starts with the file apparently, but I'd like to go and start with the Pro Tools menu structure right here, because there is a one or two very important there. If you go here, the one that I want to point out is the preferences. Preferences is a window that gives us options of certain operations that we would like to make certain ways. So this is from display to operation to editing, mixing, processing media, and finally synchronization. A lot of things can be done here. If you're very new to Pro Tools, you may not know or exactly understand the full of the functions of the preferences. Don't worry about it, that will come with the time. Preferences is like what you prefer of using. So when we get efficient, then we go to preferences to make certain things. However, certain adjustment. However, it's important to know certain things. Just like if we go to the display, let's take a look. There's the basics, something about to look like color coding. For instance, this is not checked, always display marker color. So if you try to color your tracks, it will be talking about it very detailed in the upcoming lessons, how we color our session from clips to tracks to the markers and everything. And you may not be able to see the markers option, or you'll see but it would be grayed out. So it's not a rocket science, that's because it's not checked in. So this is this means here that you're not preferring. Some of the things come with the default checked or unchecked. So that's what we need to do. Just an example, basically. There are certain options for the basics and the meters. If we go to an operation, we can already catch one that we already spoke, actually. On the last lesson, we talked about auto backup, and we said we can enable or not session file backup. So if it's not checked, basically you're not going to get any auto file backup. So this must be checked. For instance, where is this? It's Pro Tools preferences operation right here. Then once you're using the program for a while, you may say, you know what, like I don't need it that often, you know, I can just keep the 5 most recent backups for every 10 minutes or something. However that you want to go over and work with these. This isn't really a lesson about the preferences, but that's basically where it is, and it's important to get there. The preferences under Pro Tools menu, and under setup also you can get there, but we're gonna talk about it in a second. Anytime a Pro Tools on, if you click somewhere else, you will lose Pro Tools. It's Finder window. It tells me there's a way to get back there. We're just gonna go and choose with the command tab. This is an Apple function to go in between the application. You can hold down the command, and I use that very often. So just Pro Tools right there, and we got back.